Assalamualaikum. I am Talat Suhail. I welcome you all to Virtual University's program on personality psychology. Dear students, today is our lecture number 24th, and in this 24th lecture we are beginning with Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. तो आज हम आपके साथ एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग, एक बहुत फैबुलस किस्म की थ्योरी शुरू करें जो कि हमें कैली ने दी थी, and it is basically a cognitive theory of personality जिसमें focus is going to be on cognition, thinking, perception, attitudes. तो बात आज आपसे होगी कैली की cognitive theory of personality, या जिसे आप कहते हैं psychology of personal constructs. और psychology of personal constructs से हम मुराद लेते हैं कि every individual basically has got a personal set of concepts labeled as constructs, and these constructs are used by the individual, number one, in understanding what is reality, number two, to perceive reality, to find meaning in reality, and number three, to reduce uncertainty about the future. So how one anticipates reality, how one perceives reality, how one looks forward towards future is through by using a number of constructs or themes or theories. So we'll be talking about psychology of personal constructs given to us by Kelly. Dear students, before beginning with this very interesting, fabulous theory of personality, let us recap what we did in lecture number 23. Now, in lecture number 23, we were talking about Carl Rogers, और जनाब हमने Carl Rogers से related जो concepts हमारे रह गए थे उनके ऊपर हमने focus किया. Now, in Carl Rogers' theory, the focus was on using individuals' internal frame of reference. If I have to study my Pakistani students, I should employ their internal frame of reference in order to understand how they think, how they feel, how they behave. So, to have a better understanding of their personality, I should be using their internal frame of reference. Number two, got to view everything from humanistic point of view. The positive potentials, the free choices that an individual is born with. Number three, Rogers का focus actualizing tendency पे था. That is inbuilt capacity to survive, to grow and to enhance oneself. और फिर he was talking about fully functioning individual. ये जो fully functioning individual है, that is Rogers' concept of a good life. That is when you are able to realize all your potentials, all your capacities, and you utilize them in all areas of functioning. Well, according to Rogers, you are a fully functioning individual. और Carl Rogers का fully functioning individual और Maslow का self actualized individual, well, they are the same concepts or constructs. जनाब बात आपसे हमने रॉजर्स की थ्योरी के कोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स की उसमें हमने फोकस किया था. वी बिगेन विद बायोग्राफिकल स्केच ऑफ रॉजर्स. वी वेंट थ्रू एक्चुअलाइजिंग टेंडेंसी, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सेल्फ, नीड फॉर पॉजिटिव रिगार्ड, कंडीशंस ऑफ वर्थ, अनकंडीशनल पॉजिटिव रिगार्ड, एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ threat and anxiety by the organism, and as a reaction to that the use of defense mechanisms. फिर हमने fully functioning individual की 5 important characteristics we went through. Then we talked about person centered therapy, और जब person centered therapy है उसके बाद हमने ये देखा कि it was Rogers who for the first time permitted audio video recording of the therapy, and these audio video recordings of the therapy, they were published and they were made public with the consent of the client. Then we drew a similarity between psychotherapy and gardening, और हमने ये देखा कि गार्डनिंग इज गुड फॉर योर मेंटल हेल्थ. जिस तरह आप कोई अच्छा काम करके आपको खुशी होती है, उसी तरह गार्डनिंग समहाउ इज गुड फॉर योर मेंटल हेल्थ. नाउ एक्सटेंशन ऑफ पर्सन सेंटर्ड अप्रोच इज स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड टीचिंग. फिर हमने आपके लिए इस थ्योरी को समराइज किया और इसकी इवैल्यूएशन. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कार्ल रॉजर्स पर्सन सेंटर्ड therapy or person-centered approach is a very popular approach. It is something which is very, very much used by people who are normal. It is very much used by students. It is very much used by the sick clinical population as well. So आप ये देख सकते हैं कि इसकी application बहुत सारे areas में, और हम जब भी इस theory की बात करते हैं तो हम कहते हैं it has got a humanistic bent, it has got an existential bent, it has got a phenomenological bent. तो ये वो तीनों bends और links हैं जिनकी वजह से it's being used and it is very popular. Dear students, that is as far as our lecture number 23 was concerned. Now let us begin with a very interesting theory, which is George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. और ये जो जॉर्ज कैली की cognitive theory of personality है, this is also referred as psychology of personal constructs. Now before going into it, let us be very clear about two things. Dear students, George Kelly himself is a humanistic psychologist. He believes in phenomenological constructs. He is existentialist. He is optimistic. तो ये उसकी तमाम पर्सनैलिटी के कुछ उसकी पर्सनैलिटी में जो इन्फ्लुएंसेस हैं जिसकी वजह से ही डेवलप द साइकोलॉजी ऑफ पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट्स. ओके, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट जॉर्ज कैली, फॉर जॉर्ज कैली पर्सनैलिटी it's embedded, number one, in interpersonal relationships. यानी मेरा आपके साथ जो ताल्लुक है या लिंक है, मेरा दूसरों के साथ जो ताल्लुक है, so my personality is embedded in interpersonal relationships. Number two, Kelly thinks that every individual is a scientist, and every individual is a scientist, and he generates his or constructs his own set of constructs or concepts or theories. और ये जो constructs हैं, concepts हैं, theories हैं, these are used, number one, to reduce uncertainty about the future, to understand and find meaning in one's life. And number three, it is one way of perceiving and interpreting. So हम ये कह सकते हैं कि for Kelly, every individual is a scientist, every individual is a theorist, and every individual constructs his own set of concepts of perceiving and interpreting events that are happening. मसलन गुड एंड बैड एक कंस्ट्रक्ट है, तो मैं कौन सा कंस्ट्रक्ट इस्तेमाल करती हूँ? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, अंडरस्टैंडिंग इवेंट्स दैट आर हैपनिंग इन द वर्ल्ड. हाउ डू आई इंटरप्रेट द इवेंट्स दैट आर हैपनिंग अराउंड मी, एंड हाउ एम आई रिड्यूसिंग अनसर्टेनिटी अबाउट इवेंट्स. सो फॉर कैली, it's very important that every individual's set of construct or theories that he generates. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. हम सबसे पहले देखेंगे कि कैली के ऊपर इन्फ्लुएंसेस किन चीज़ों का. हम उसके बायोग्राफिकल स्केच में से गुजरेंगे और वहाँ पे you got to be careful in noting down what important events took place in his life, जिसकी वजह से he came up with the psychology of personal constructs और he developed his cognitive theory of personality. और फिर उसके बाद ये देखेंगे उसके core concepts कौन कौन से. Kelly's theory is phenomenological. It focuses on the internal frame of reference of the individual. Number 2, it is cognitive because it studies mental events. Number 3, it is existential because it emphasizes the future and individual's freedom to choose. Number 4, and humanistic since it focuses on creative powers and optimistic about people's ability to solve their problems. So आप कह सकते हैं कि Kelly is 100% basically a humanistic. He is focusing on phenomenological aspect of the individual, trying to understand the individual from individuals, using individuals' internal frame of reference. He is focusing on studying the mental events, the thinking, perception, belief, attitude. So आप इसको कह सकते हैं कि it is cognitive. Number 3, it is existential. The focus is on individual's existence at present and in the future and individual's freedom to choose. फिर आप कह सकते हैं कि ये एक optimistic किस्म की theory है जिसमें focus ये है कि an individual has the ability to solve his problems. यानी एक इंसान के अंदर ये सलाहियत होती है कि वो अपने मसाइल को समझे और उनको हल कर ले. Dear students, we are talking to you about Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. For Kelly, an individual's behavior and thoughts are guided by a set of personal constructs that are used in predicting future events. A person's processes, behavior and thinking are channelized by ways that he anticipates reality. Examples of constructs include good versus bad, friendly versus hostile. These constructs are ones which many people use to construe or develop or construct events in their daily lives. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality और हमने ये कहा कि every individual is a scientist and every individual develops, constructs his own personal set of concepts, constructs which are used in anticipating reality, understanding, interpreting reality. अब हमने जो मिसाल ली आपके लिए इसमें वो ली good versus bad, friendly versus hostile. So an individual first of all constructs a number of concepts, theories, जिसमें से एक कंस्ट्रक्ट हो सकता है गुड वर्सेस बैड और फ्रेंडली वर्सेस हॉस्टाइल. नाउ दिस कॉन्सेप्ट और कंस्ट्रक्ट और थियरी व्हिच आई हैव डेवलप्ड, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज इट in anticipating reality. I am going to use it in understanding all the events of my life, all the problems that I am coming across. अच्छा, अब ये जो कंस्ट्रक्ट या ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने बनाया है, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज इट इन प्रोवाइडिंग, इन रिड्यूसिंग अनसर्टेनिटी अबाउट फ्यूचर इवेंट्स. नंबर 2, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज देम to understand my everyday normal daily life. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's theory, cognitive theory of personality. और हमने कहा कि हम बहुत सारे constructs बना सकते हैं. मसलन जो construct है good versus bad. Good versus bad can be applied to parent child, teacher student, employer employee, man, woman and many more situations. So if I have constructed this concept, I am going to use this concept in understanding interpersonal relationships such as parent child, employer employee, student and teacher, and I am going to use the same construct in trying to anticipate reality. What is reality? What is fantasy? So I am going to understand each and everything or each and every event that is taking place in my life according to this particular concept or construct. Dear students, we have begun with you a new theory, George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. We will be talking about the core concepts, लेकिन हम सबसे पहले उसमें बात करेंगे the psychology of personal constructs. हम जॉर्ज कैली के बायोग्राफिकल स्केच को देखेंगे. विल टॉक अबाउट द कॉर्नरस्टोन्स ऑफ कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी. हम देखेंगे कि कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी जो है उसका फोकस किस पे. सबसे पहले उसका फोकस है कंस्ट्रक्टिव अल्टरनेटिविज्म, दूसरी तरफ है पीपल एज साइंटिस्ट. फिर जनाब नंबर 4 विल टॉक अबाउट द पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट थ्योरी. और इस पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट थ्योरी में वी आर गोइंग टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी व्हाट आर कंस्ट्रक्ट. क्या है ये कंस्ट्रक्ट्स या टेम्पलेट्स या चीजें जो हम रियलिटी को स्टडी करने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. विल टॉक अबाउट प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द कंस्ट्रक्ट्स. विल टॉक अबाउट टाइप्स ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्ट्स व्हिच वी आर यूजिंग. उसके बाद जनाब आपसे बहुत दिलचस्प बात होगी कि व्हाट इज पर्सनैलिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू कैली. How does Kelly see a person? Then we'll talk about role of motivation, his major postulate, and some 11 inferences, elaborations, and corollaries he is talking about. Channelizing processes की बात करेंगे, individuality and organization पे focus करेंगे, और फिर the very important question to construe or not to construe, that is the question. Number 11, we are going to talk about something very interesting, CPC cycle. क्या है ये CPC cycle? We'll see about that. We are going to talk about change in construct system, social relationships and personal constructs. और उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे आपसे रोल कंस्ट्रक्ट टेस्ट की, assessing the role construct test. फिर एप्लीकेशन देखेंगे जॉर्ज कैली की कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी की, और हम देखेंगे इट कैन बी अप्लाइड इन डिफरेंट इमोशनल स्टेट्स सच एज एंजाइटी, गिल्ट, हॉस्टिलिटी. वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर्स. हाउ डज कैली सी साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर्स. वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट साइकोलॉजिकल हेल्थ. वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी, और ये फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी क्या है, इसका क्या फायदा है. We are going to go through the summary and of course the evaluation of this particular theory. Dear students, we are talking to you about a very interesting theory that was given to us by George Kelly. Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. जनाब लेक्चर आपका 24 of personality psychology, और उसमें हम कर रहे हैं theories of personality. And today we have begun with a new theory of personality, and that is George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. It is a fundamental fact of life that human beings are thinking animals. Indeed, man's intellectual processes are so evident that all personality theories in some way acknowledge their effects on behavior. George Kelly, a practicing clinical psychologist, was the first to emphasize cognitive human existence as the dominant feature of personality. According to the psychology of personal constructs, a person is basically a scientist striving to understand, interpret, anticipate, and control the personal world of experience for the purpose of dealing effectively with it. This view of human behavior as scientist is the hallmark of Kelly's theory. Mankind is in search of prediction and control of surrounding events we see around us every day. The aspirations of the scientists are essentially the aspirations of all men. बात आपसे हो रही है जनाब जॉर्ज कैली की कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी ऑफ पर्सनैलिटी की, और हमने कहा कि according to George Kelly, each and every individual is a scientist, and each and every individual constructs his personal set of concepts called constructs, And these constructs, these concepts are used in understanding events which are happening around the individual. An individual tries to find meaning in those events, and he tries to understand those events which are happening around him by using his own devised set of personal constructs. Now, we are talking about George Kelly's theory. Kelly asked his fellow psychologists not to proceed as if subjects were passive reactors to external stimuli. He reminded them that their subjects behave like scientists, inferring on the basis of past and hypothesizing about the future. His own thinking, highly original and different, has greatly contributed to recent major innovations in cognitive personality theory. तो जनाब बात आपसे हो रही है कि जॉर्ज कैली की कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी ऑफ पर्सनैलिटी की, और हमने उसमें कहा अकॉर्डिंग टू कैली ऑल इंडिविजुअल्स आर साइंटिस्ट एंड दे इन्फर फ्रॉम देयर पास्ट एंड दे मेक हाइपोथेसिस अबाउट द फ्यूचर. So what are we doing? We are taking help from our perception of the past and we are hypothesizing about our future. So every individual, on the basis of being a scientist, constructs a set of constructs or concepts based on the past used in making hypotheses about the future. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly. Let us go through a biographical sketch of George Kelly. Well, George Kelly was born in the year 1905 in Perth. He was the only child of his parents. His father was a priest, a minister, and because of his poor health turned towards farming. Now his parents sent him to a school which was just a single room country school, and it was later that he went to a number of different high schools. Now typically his parents were very religious, hardworking, and firmly opposed to the idea of drinking, dancing, card playing. So his family had typical Midwestern values and aspirations, and Kelly, being the only child of the family, received as much attention as possible. बात आपसे जनाब हो रही है जॉर्ज कैली की. Who was born in the year 1902 in Perth, and basically he came from a family where his father was a minister, and due to his poor health, that is, he was a priest, and due to his poor health, he turned towards farming. So he went to a single room country school. Later it was that he shifted to a number of schools. Now since the family was very religious, hardworking, they disapproved of card playing, dancing, singing, drinking, and we can say he came from a family which had typical Midwestern values and norms. Now, Kelly's career as an academic psychologist began at Fort Hays, Kansas State College. There he rose to become an associate professor of psychology in 1943. During his 12-year period, he developed a program of traveling psychological clinics that allowed both him and his students opportunities to implement new approaches to behavioral problems encountered in the state school system. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's personal biographical sketch, और हमने ये कहा कि जॉर्ज कैली जो है he began his career as a teacher. He was teaching at a state college, और यहाँ पे एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट उसने इंट्रोड्यूस कराया which is called traveling psychological clinics. That is, he along with his students used to visit different state schools, and he used to implement his techniques and his methods of dealing with behavioral problems in children. Now in this way he was able to visit and understand people living in different areas of his state. This experience also stimulated numerous ideas that were later incorporated into his formulations of personality and psychotherapy. In particular, it was during this period that Kelly abandoned Freudian approach to understanding personality. His clinical experiences taught him that people in the Midwest were more victimized by prolonged drought, dust storms, and economic setbacks than by libidinal forces. अपनी क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिस के दरमियान सबसे पहला काम कैली ने किया वो ये किया ही टोटली अबैंडन्ड He totally discarded Freudian concepts and constructs और उसने ये डिस्कवर किया कि मिड वेस्टर्न एरिया में जो लोग रहते थे their life was more suffering and the sufferings they were going through was basically due to drought or dust storms or economic setbacks. So rather than focusing on unconscious childhood experiences, the focus was on individuals who were suffering from real problems. In addition to his distinguished career as a teacher, scientist, and theorist, Kelly held many positions of leadership among American psychologists. He served as president of both the clinical and counseling divisions of the American Psychological Association. Dear students, George Kelly had a very distinguished career as a teacher, as a scientist, and as a personality theorist, and as a therapist. So हम ये कह सकते हैं, just to give you the importance, he was the president of the clinical and the counseling divisions of American Psychological Association. So he had a very illustrious life. He had a very illustrious career. हम आपके साथ बात कर रहे हैं जनाब जॉर्ज कैली की द साइकोलॉजी ऑफ पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट्स की. नंबर 3, cornerstones of cognitive theory. The central theme is that any personality theory necessarily involves certain philosophical assumptions about human nature. That is, the way a personologist chooses to view human organism and will largely determine his model of the person. Kelly acknowledged that all conceptions of human nature, including his own, are founded on basic assumptions. Kelly developed his personal construct theory on the basis of a single philosophical assumption, constructive alternativism. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's personal construct theory of personality और हमने ये कहा कि according to Kelly, all the individuals, they are like scientists and they formulate a set of constructs. और अगर हमें जॉर्ज कैली की कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी ऑफ साइकोलॉजी बतानी हो या हिज psychology of personal constructs बताना हो तो it is based on one single assumption and that one single assumption is labeled as cognitive alternativism. Kelly's major premise was that all humans act like scientists. In that way they attempt to reduce uncertainty by developing theories. Number 2, which allow them to anticipate future events accurately. Number 3, individuals interpret, explain or predict the events in their lives by utilizing his constructs. A construct is a category of thought that describe how events are similar to each other and yet different from other events. All individuals are free to choose, create whatever constructs they choose in their attempts to give meaning to their experiences. This freedom to choose constructs is called constructive alternativism. So we are free to choose constructs, but once chosen or selected, we are bound to them. बात आपसे हो रही है कंस्ट्रक्टिव अल्टरनेटिज्म की. हमने कहा कि एवरी इंडिविजुअल इज फ्री टू चूज a number of constructs or concepts which he utilizes in understanding the experiences of his life, the events that are happening in his life. और हमने ये कहा कि a construct is a category of thought and this category of thought describe how events are similar and how events are different from each other. दूसरी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, वी आर फ्री टू चूज कंस्ट्रक्ट्स, यानी आप जो भी कंस्ट्रक्ट चूज करते हैं यू आर फ्री इन चूजिंग इट, बट वंस चोजन यू आर बाउंड विद इट। फिर अब आपने अपना हर जिंदगी के इवेंट को और फिनोमेना को यू आर गोइंग टू एंटिसिपेट इट विद दैट पर्टिकुलर कंस्ट्रक्ट। सो यू आर फ्री इन सिलेक्शन और चूजिंग ऑफ अ कंस्ट्रक्ट, लेकिन once selected that particular construct, concept, theme, theory or idea or thought is there with you. Constructive alternativism. Now that people of all ages are exploring alternative lifestyles and ways of understanding things, Kelly's underlying philosophy, constructive alternativism, furnishes a dazzling array of options for people seeking alternatives to the commonplace. As a doctrine, constructive alternativism asserts that all present interpretations of the universe are subject to revision or replacement. Nothing is sacred. There are no politics, economic principles, social mores, or even college administrative policies that are absolutely and unalterably right. All would be changed if people simply saw things differently. बात आपसे हो रही है कि कंस्ट्रक्टिव अल्टरनेटिविज्म की, और हमने कहा एज अ डॉक्ट्रिन, एज अ थ्योरी, एज अ फिलॉसफी, ये बात जहन में रहनी चाहिए कि नथिंग इज सेक्रेड, एवरीथिंग गोज थ्रू रिविजन। यानी आपने जो कंस्ट्रक्ट्स और कॉन्सेप्ट्स बनाए हैं वो हर वक्त तब्दील होते रहते हैं। जनाब बात जब आती है इसमें, तो इवन देयर आर रिविजन्स और चेंजेस दैट कम इन पॉलिटिक्स, इन इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसीज, इन सोशल नॉर्म्स, और कॉलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की पॉलिसी में भी कोई भी चीज डेफिनेट और सर्टन नहीं होती, और कोई चीज परफेक्टली बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं होती, बल्कि हर चीज में देयर इज ऑलवेज रूम फॉर रिवीजन, चेंज। सो कंस्ट्रक्टिव अल्टरनेटिविज्म इज formulating a number of constructs, concepts which can be changed, which can be modified. Kelly argues that there is no such thing as an interpretation-free view of the world. A person's perception of reality is always subject to interpretation. In Kelly's philosophy, objective reality or absolute truth are figments of the imagination. Truth, like beauty, exists only in the mind. Kelly's major premise was that all humans act like scientists. In that way, they attempt to reduce uncertainty by developing theories which allow them to anticipate future events accurately. Individuals interpret, explain, predict the events in their lives by using his constructs. People as scientists. Kelly's theory is a contemporary cognitive approach to study of personality, one which emphasizes the manner in which individuals perceive and interpret people and things in their environment. Construct theory focuses on the processes that enable people to understand psychological terrain of their lives. बात आपसे हो रही है जनाब जॉर्ज कैली की पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट थ्योरी की, और हमने ये कहा कि फॉर कैली कंस्ट्रक्टिव अल्टरनेटिविज्म इज वेयर एन इंडिविजुअल डेवलप्स हिज ओन यूनिक पर्सनल सेट ऑफ concepts, uses these concepts in understanding the events which are happening, and when he is using these concepts he is actually trying to reduce uncertainty related with future events, और सबसे ज्यादा he tries to anticipate reality according to his thought, according to his idea, according to his construct. Second important thing is, for Kelly, all human beings, all individuals are scientists, and they have their own ways of constructing constructs. These constructs are used by them in understanding events. Now, these events which are happening are always interpreted or given meaning or labels by us. तो जो भी इवेंट हमारे इर्द गिर्द हो रहा है उसको हम इंटरप्रेट करते हैं, उसको कोई मीनिंग, कोई लेबल या नाम देते हैं. मसलन something is happening around me. Students are actively listening to my lecture in the classroom. I use the personal construct of good, friendly, और मैं कहती हूँगी कि message is going through. So the construct that I am using is to make meaning out of the event which is happening. और दूसरे, all the events that are happening, they are always interpreted by people. This is not a world which is interpretation free. हर इवेंट जो हमारे इर्द गिर्द हो रहा है उसकी कोई ना कोई इंटरप्रिटेशन, उसकी कोई ना कोई लेबलिंग, उसको कोई ना कोई मीनिंग हम जरूर दे रहे हैं. और वो इंटरप्रिटेशन और मीनिंग और लेबल्स हम कहाँ से दे रहे हैं? वो हम दे रहे हैं बाय अ सेट ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्ट्स or concepts or theories or themes or thoughts that we use. So in that way, for Kelly, every individual is a scientist. Dear students, this is your lecture number 24 of your course Personality Psychology. इसमें हम आपके लिए कर रहे हैं Theories of Personality. And in today's lecture, we are talking about George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality development or his theory of personal constructs. To be sure, Kelly did not propose that every individual is literally a scientist who employs sophisticated methods to gather and assess data, but he did suggest that all persons are scientists because they formulate hypotheses and follow the same psychological processes to validate them as involved in a scientific enterprise. Thus, the basic premise underlying personal construct theory is that science constitutes a refinement of aims and procedures by which each one of us works out a way of life. The aims of science are to predict, to modify, and to understand events. That is, the scientist's main goal is to reduce uncertainty. Not only the scientist, every person shares these aims. We are all motivated to anticipate future and make plans based on expected outcomes. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's personal construct theory. और हमने ये आपसे कहा कि जॉर्ज कैली की जो थ्योरी है वो ये प्रपोज करती है कि एवरी इंडिविजुअल इज अ साइंटिस्ट. He formulate sets of constructs. These constructs are used in making hypotheses about the future. और अगर वो hypotheses, if they stand the test of time, they are validated. So you are going to use them again and again. And if they are not validated, अगर वो proof नहीं होते, तो you are going to discard them. So we are talking about George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. Number 4, personal construct theory. The heart of Kelly's cognitive theory lies in the manner in which individuals perceive and interpret people, things in their environment. Labeling his approach personal construct theory, Kelly focused on psychological processes which enable the person to order and understand events of his life. Constructs or templates for reality. A construct is a category of thought that describes how events are similar to each other and yet different from other events. All individuals are free to choose, create whatever constructs they choose in their attempts to give meaning to their experiences, and this freedom to choose constructs is called constructive alternativism. Templates for reality. Scientists formulate theoretical constructs to describe and explain events with which they are concerned. In Kelly's system, the key theoretical construct is the term construct itself. Man looks at his world through transparent patterns, which he creates and then attempts to fit over realities of which the world is composed. These transparent patterns or templates, which Kelly designated personal constructs, stated otherwise, a construct is a category of thought by which individual construes or interprets his or her personal world of experience. It represents a consistent way for the person to make sense out of some aspect of reality in terms of similarities and contrasts. Example of personal constructs include excitable versus calm, refined versus vulgar, intelligent versus stupid, good versus bad, religious versus non-religious, friendly versus hostile. These constructs are ones which many people use to construe events in their lives. बात आपसे हो रही है जॉर्ज कैली की पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट थ्योरी की, और हमने कहा कंस्ट्रक्ट्स आर थॉट और आइडिया एंड दे आर टेम्पलेट्स और दे आर ट्रांसपेरेंट थिंग्स which are used by an individual, and he tries to understand events which are happening around him in this world. अब an individual may use a number of constructs like excitable versus calm, good versus bad, religious versus non-religious, friendly versus hostile. अब जितने भी constructs हैं और जितने भी concepts आप theories आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं, they are actually templates of reality. These are actually templates or covers which we use to fit over events that are taking place in our lives. So, if the political environment or things happening around you are in chaos, तो आप template जो use करेंगे वो hostile या hostility का होगा. If people around you are very cooperative, तो जो template या construct आप use करेंगे वो friendly का होगा. Dear students, every construct is a concept, और जॉर्ज कैली की थ्योरी में the term construct refers to a concept, a theme, an idea, और हम different concepts, constructs खुद formulate करते हैं और उन्हें इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Properties of constructs. First, a construct resembles a theory in that it encompasses a particular domain of events. This range of convenience consists of all events for which a particular construct may be relevant or applicable. That is, a given construct has relevance for some events but not for others. For example, the construct dimension scholarly versus not scholarly, for example, is quite applicable to understanding a vast array of intellectual and scientific accomplishment, but it is hardly appropriate for the concept of being married or single. We are talking to you about properties of constructs, और हमने कहा कि आप वो construct इस्तेमाल करते हैं जो किसी भी theory को बहुत अच्छी तरह, किसी भी इवेंट को बहुत अच्छी तरह एक्सप्लेन करें. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द कंस्ट्रक्ट ऑफ स्कॉलरली वर्सेस नॉन स्कॉलरली इज यूज्ड इन डिस्क्राइबिंग इवेंट्स विच आर ऑफ इंटेलेक्चुअल, एकेडमिक एंड साइंटिफिक नेचर. But this particular template or construct will hardly be of any use when we are referring to individuals' marital or single status. सो जनाब, बात आपसे हो रही है जॉर्ज कैली की कंस्ट्रक्ट थ्योरी की. उसमें हमने कहा कि कंस्ट्रक्ट्स आर डिजाइन्ड एंड फॉर्मुलेटेड एंड डेवलप्ड बाय पीपल आर लाइक साइंटिस्ट. एवरी कंस्ट्रक्ट हैज अ सर्टेन प्रॉपर्टी. सबसे पहले वो कहाँ उसकी कन्वीनियंस, वो कहाँ इस्तेमाल हो रहा है, और एक कंस्ट्रक्ट जो है वो हर सिचुएशन और हर इवेंट को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा. Kelly noted that the predictive efficiency of a construct is seriously jeopardized whenever it is generalized beyond the range of events for which it was intended. Thus, all constructs have a limited range of convenience, though the scope of the range may vary widely from construct to construct. For example, the construct good versus bad has a wide range of convenience since it applies to most situations requiring personal evaluation. तो जनाब, बात आपसे हो रही है constructs की properties की, और हमने कहा कुछ constructs ऐसे हैं which apply to certain situation and they have wider range of being used, such as the construct of good versus bad. लेकिन जो कंस्ट्रक्ट है लाइक वर्जिनिटी वर्सेस प्रोस्टिट्यूशन, इट इज नैरोअर इन इट्स एप्लीकेशन, so it will be applied in a limited number of situations or events. Types of constructs. Kelly also suggested that personal constructs can be classified according to the nature of control they exercise over their elements. A construct which freezes, preempts its elements for memberships exclusively in its own realm, Kelly termed a preemptive construct. This is a type of pigeonhole construct which has been placed in one pigeonhole is excluded from any other. Preemptive construing is kind of thinking characteristic of a rigid person. Ethnic labels illustrate the use of preemptive constructs. For instance, if a person is identified as a Jew, then she or he may be thought of as by some as nothing but a Jew. Or to a lesser degree, once a professor has been labeled as hard-nosed, some students may disregard the possibility of thinking of him or her in other ways. As a person with tender feelings for his or her children, artistic abilities or hobbies, or social reform pursuits. We are talking to you about certain constructs. There are constructs which are totally like a pigeonhole. If you use that construct, it is like a pigeonhole. और जिसमें हमने कहा कि जिस तरह एक बहुत ही rigid आदमी की thinking होती है. For example, if we label somebody as Jew, we are going to perceive him and see him as a Jew only. If we label somebody as a hard-nosed professor, very strict professor, we are going to see him as a very hard individual, and we are not going to be flexible in pursuing him that he would be having tender feelings towards children, he would be having some artistic hobbies, or he'll be carrying on certain social reform pursuits. कर हम ये रहे कि एक कंस्ट्रक्ट बनाया और वो कंस्ट्रक्ट बिल्कुल पिजन होल की तरह है, which has very small and tight space, and we try to perceive and see individual with that label only. और मिसाल हमने उसमें आपके लिए ये दी कि if we label somebody as a Jew, or if we label somebody as a very strict professor or very hard-nosed professor, तो we disregard the possibility, हम वो सारी possibilities निकाल देते हैं जो वहाँ पर और चीज़ों की explain कर रही हूँ कि this professor maybe he is labeled as strict by you, but he has tender feelings for his children, he has artistic hobbies, and he does have social reform pursuits. Preemptive thought represents a kind of denial of the right of both others and ourselves to review, reinterpret, and see in a fresh light some part of the world around us. Personality, the personologist's construct. Kelly never offered an explicit definition of personality. Kelly believed that personality is an abstraction made by personologists of psychological processes they observe in others. It is not a separate entity to be discovered by them. Dear students, we are talking to you about Kelly's concept of personality. For Kelly, personality does not exist as a separate entity. For Kelly, personality is embedded in social interpersonal relationships. That is my interpersonal relationship with individuals. Number 2, for Kelly, personality is nothing more and nothing less than the construct system of the individual. So, आपका जो construct system है, that fully represents you as a person for George Kelly. Dear students, we have been talking to you about a new theory of personality given to us by George Kelly, and in this new theory of personality, the focus is on psychology of personal constructs. And in this psychology of personal constructs, the focus is that every individual is a scientist, and since he is a scientist, he generates a set of personal constructs. These personal constructs are actually theories, ideas which are used as templates of reality. That is, we try to understand reality, we try to make meaning of the events that are happening around us. Now these constructs, they are of different types. Number two, they have certain properties, and these constructs, they go through revision. As far as personality is concerned, for Kelly, personality consists of the constructs. So, if we want to study the personality of an individual, we should view and review his construct system. Dear students, that brings us to the end of our lecture number 24. Please go through the PowerPoint slides and the Word document that is available on the web page of Personality Psychology. Do write to us if you have a question. Do keep in touch. Take very good care of yourself and hope to see you in the next lecture. Up till then, it is Khuda Hafiz from the Virtual University Studio.